If your eye is single, then your whole body will be filled with light. This is the beautiful way that Jesus described how we use our imagination to heal ourselves and others. What is this eye that he referred to? It's our third eye, our all-seeing cosmic eye. And how do we keep this single? By focusing only on the good, the love, the wholeness, and the holiness that's within each and every one of us. And then our whole being and our whole body are filled with light. When I was first learning how to keep my eye single, my dreams guided me to work with my parents. You see, so much of our self-image, of how we see ourselves and others, comes from our early experiences with our family. And like so many people, I had emotional scar tissue from my childhood that involved my whole family. And all of us needed healing of these past traumas. I was given a visualization technique, which I especially used with my mom. In meditation, I would focus first on the top of my head, on my crown chakra and brain. And here's where we initially feel the communion with our higher power, our higher self. And then I saw and felt that power flowing into my third eye, my imagination center in the forehead region. And then the flow of power traveled down my neck, out my arms, and into my hands, which are used to lovingly manipulate and to transfer the higher energy. Next, my heart center became stimulated and filled with love. And then the power flowed down my spine, down my legs, and out my feet. Now I was grounded and anchored in the higher power. My eye was single, and my whole body was filled with light. Next, I envisioned my mom sitting right in front of me, about 2 or 3 feet away from me. And then I focused on the good within her. I visualized her being filled with glorious light. And this light poured out of me, out of my third eye, into her. And I opened up my heart, and I loved her unconditionally. And I would ask her to forgive me as I was forgiving her. I lifted up my hands sometimes and transferred power through them to her until I saw her being completely filled with this higher power. These sessions commonly lasted 10 to 15 minutes and were repeated hundreds of times over the years. And gradually, the pain of my childhood was replaced with the eternal bond of love that I felt for her. Now, believe me, it wasn't always easy. And it took more than just visualization. It took lots of talking and loving actions. But we did become dear and close friends, a loving mother and her loving son, 2 children of God who loved one another. What had begun as a new image became a living reality for both of us. And the same thing happened with the rest of my family. You too can heal anything from your childhood. Keep focusing on the good within yourself and within your family members. Keep holding a new and more loving and healthier image of each one of them. Through all of the many ups and downs, keep your eye single, and your whole family will be filled with light. And then they too can learn to transfer and share this light and love with all of the mothers and fathers, sisters and brothers, children everywhere around our beloved globe. Then the whole human family will be filled with light and with love.